My name is Maria. I am 63 years old. I've been coming here for now 17 months. I had to stop working. Because the polio came back. Something I didn't know had happened. So when it came back, my leg was twisting, so it was deforming. So I was walking with the ankle. This is why they had to fuse the leg. So they fused the leg is turned around like this, and they fused it to turn it up. So they put a lot of titanium pieces and stapling and a lot of other like screws and stuff to keep my leg like this. So that took me 3 months. And 3 months in bed and in a cast. And the thing is, I didn't want to end up in a wheelchair. I knew that I'm heading there, that I was going to end up in a wheelchair eventually. That's what I thought back then. I could just see my future. I have a son that he's not even married yet, and I would like to see his grandkids. I'm going to have to hold those kids in my lap because I'm going to be in a wheelchair. I used to pass by the center all the time and always look and said, oh, I want to do yoga. And I thought about it a lot, and I always came back to the negative part, which was I can't do this. But anyway, one day I went out with my neighbor to lunch, and there was Master Bama and Master Joe. They had a little aura reading, and I saw them, and Master Bama passed by, and I had like a connection with her, like an eye contact thing with her. So then I decided to have the aura reading, and that's when I met Master Joe.
So when I first met Maria, we actually met at an aura event at Whole Foods. She's kind of idly standing by there with her friend. We had this instant connection the second that she addressed our table. And the moment that I saw her, I didn't know she had polio. I just knew she was walking around in crutches. And she had this sense of this desire to want to change her life. And I could see that in her eyes. And all I could see is that this person has such a strong desire to grow. I told her, just drop all the limitations, drop everything, and just get to work. And she made an appointment to come to the center. And since that moment, diligently for the past 17 months that she's been practicing with us, she's been coming to class. She simply received the training, received the principles of the training, and applied them every single moment of her life.
He gave me these exercises. We did sleeping tiger. I didn't know I could do that. Toe tapping. We did toe tapping. We did meditation. And the way it felt, because you walk in to the center and it's so welcoming, you could feel the energy. And as soon as you walk in here, I felt wonderful. I felt like I belong here. I felt like I was at the right place. And before you know it, I was doing exercises. I remember the simplest thing, like getting out of the bathtub. It was a chore for me because I had to, sometimes hold myself at the wall or whatever. Then one day, I come out of the shower and my leg just stepped right out. My leg just came right out. And I was able to stand on the leg. Things happen gradually like that. There's been a lot of growth, but that was like my first experience when I said, oh wow, I called my husband. I said, honey, look what just happened. And now I'm doing exercises like while I'm standing in the kitchen. And now I feel that my leg is coming alive. I have to say that the masters here never said you can't do it. They said you could do it, through the meditation, and they gave me hopes. They gave me hope that I quite didn't, understand that I had a long way, that leg is dead. So when I jumped out of that tub and I felt myself standing, I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was actually standing on that leg. And the training is amazing because it's not just about the exercises, and it's about the mindset. It's also about the brain. Once you're in a situation like I was, where the muscles all dead like that, I progressed. It was a small progress, but to me it's a lot. So I signed up for I think it's the first 3 months. I was just growing, my leg was just waking up. You gotta, dedicate yourself. You have to do stuff at home. You can't just do everything, you gotta go home and practice. Now I have a goal. Now I'm saying, wow, I could stand here. Tomorrow I could do something else. And go out without my crutches. There is no way I'm going to be in a wheelchair right now. If anything, I'm going to get better. And I'm getting better every day. And now I'm looking forward to what I could gain here more in this body and brain center. I never imagined that I could come into a yoga place, right? Yoga. That's all I thought I was going to get here. And I gained so much more. Through all this that I'm doing now, I want to inspire other people that might be in the same situation that I was in, which was in a closet. I was locked in the closet. I didn't know how to come out of it. And I know there's a lot of people out there, like they're in home and they're in their house and they're not doing much, feeling sorry for themselves like I was. And I want to inspire those people that are home doing nothing, feeling sorry for themselves, that they feel that they cannot go anywhere. I want to touch those people so that they could change their mind and look at me as an example and come out and do something for the rest of their life, because you only have one life to live. Why waste it? Come to Body and Brain.